Albert Martinez. Rest in peace, Alpo. I just got the word. Alpo got killed last night in Harlem. There's probably a lot of people who sad. There's probably a lot of people happy. I don't know, but I'm hearing that it's true. He got shot up on 151st and drove to 147th where he died. I don't know 100% for sure, because I ain't seen no death certificate. But from the streets, I'm hearing that is true. You know what I'm saying? So y'all do the research, to make it 100% fact. But I heard it's true, man. Rest in peace, Alpo.
Okay, as you can hear that from Freaky Zeke about what allegedly happened to Alpo, let's talk about it. It's that guy, Big Soji, Not Useless Podcast. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the bell for notifications, subscribe to the channel. And today we got to talk about this situation. Now, allegedly Alpo Martinez, as we all knew from, his notorious reputation, you can see it in the movie Paid in Full. Is this notorious drug dealer slash hitman from Harlem back in the 80s and the early 90s. And then he, went off and allegedly snitched on a bunch of people. But that's not what we want to get into today about Alpo or anything. That's not what I want to talk about today. I want to talk to the young guys out there who look up to these type of guys. The Alpos, the Big Meeches, the Frank Lucases, the Freeway Ricky Rosses. And you look up to these guys, and some of these kids glorify the lives of these men. But if this is true, because like we said, we don't know if this is confirmed, if this was actually Alpo. But if this is true, this is the norm for guys who live that lifestyle. This is what comes with that lifestyle. You may be on top for a while. You may be that guy for a while, a couple of years, 3 or 4 years. Then you may spend 20 years in prison, get out of prison, and lose your life the same day, or barely get to even really live your life again. This is what comes with the streets, man. This is why we are always so hard on the Pookies and the Ray Rays, and them being the ones who have the children in the community and raising the children, because they're the ones who actually glorify the lifestyles that these guys had and promote on these movies and stuff. There's a BMF series going on right now, talking about what those guys did with Big Meech and them guys, glorifying that. That's being projected out here to kids on a regular basis. It's a TV series, so we have to make sure you show this part of it too. This is very much real. If that is him and that actually happened to that man, whatever happened back in the 80s and 90s caught up with him all the way into 2021. And that's a shame, man. And a lot of kids, a lot of young men got to see these outcomes, man, because that's what comes with that lifestyle. I would like to hear from these guys 20, 30, 40 years in the penitentiary. Hey, was it worth it? You doing what you was doing, was it worth it? The little 5-6 years that you had your little reign, 20, 30 years, whatever you did, was it worth the 30 years in prison? Was it worth being away from your family? Was it worth you putting your family through that? Now, if that's the case with Alpo, man, like, if you look at the movie and you hear about his reputation, he was the guy on the other side of that gun many times. So, as you all know, what goes around comes around. If you did it and you dealt it and you got dirty like that, that dirt is coming back for you. Those guys have them big, huge reigns and they king for a while, and then, You know, they go to prison and they get out and they're just shells of what they used to be. And they trying to figure out life now, you know, trying to pick up where they was at and if they survive. So for the young dudes out there, let this be a lesson. If that actually happened to that man, if not, even if it didn't happen to Alpo, you can look at all the other guys out there, the Frank Lucases. You can see how these guys died poor, man. They died trying to, you know, relive the glory days. At least trying to write a book or make a movie of their lifestyle. That's it. That's it. Other than that, they go down in history as snitches. They go down as guys who destroyed their community. They go down as guys who you may have helped these people, but you hurt all these people that's over here. So it's unbalanced. It's never balanced. You know, it's completely, you know, you may helped, you know, 50, 60 people in this apartment complex. You may paid all their rent, but you sold tons and tons of drugs and screwed up thousands of families. It's not balanced. And a lot of times, that negative karma, you can't escape it. So think about what you actually out here trying to do. Think 5 or 6 times before you make them moves out here in them streets, because that negative karma is never going anywhere. It will find you wherever you go. And that's all I got to say about that. It's that guy, Big Soji, Not Useless Podcast. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the bell for notification, and we out.